This is it then. Our final time at Randers, and I know many of you are probably looking forward to this, but as I've always said on this YouTube channel, views be damned, I will play the games and the saves that I enjoy, and I know many of you enjoying it, but also lots of you are kind of, you always want to see me move on, and that's going to happen today. But before that, we have won the league pretty comfortably in the end. It's not going to be as good a season. I think just too many upset players, but we got a cup final. We go out on a high, and then we go off to Juventus and or somewhere like that. Sounds good. It's the plan. No, my luck, it'll probably be sitting around waiting for 3 years for the job to come available. Right, greetings and salutations, my friends. We just beat Bromby, which is nice, because we're playing Bromby. We have won the league, 15 points clear in the end. As I said, not going to be as good a season. A lot of upset players. They're better now. There's still a few, but we've got Pleased. He's leaving on a free. Okay, so we've got some Pleased. I think because he has actually learned left back now that they're like, oh, there's a good young player at left back. Tackers is back for him in. What's his? Waiting for the club. Okay, is he annoyed? He seems. There you go. Done. Sorted. Okay, good. Can we give him a new contract? Like, as much as I'd like to buy him at a future club, I'd like to... Oh, I can't. Oh, also, because I have no control anymore since I quit. We did sell another player before deadline day. We sold Noriyuki for 20 million. Didn't buy anybody. Just sold a couple of our players. We've got a very small squad. This is it. This is everything. There's no scrolling necessary, my friends. Absolute joke. But we've got a load of money in the bank. Sitting comfortably. Wages have gone down. All good. So, I've been keeping an eye on Juventus. I've just got that in my head. They are not very good. They've not won a game in 5. But the manager is stable, which is annoying. There are a couple of others that I wouldn't mind. The Serie A is looking like that. Now, who's the past winners? The Napoli won it last year, so Juventus won it 2027. So 13 years ago was the last time Juventus won it. Last time top 3 was 6 years ago. So they've been struggling a little bit. So we'll keep on. Hopefully it sits perfectly. Oh my God! Look at that. Any Americans watching? Look at that. It's 111 caps, 92 goals. What a player. Wow, nice, Billy Webb. Right, okay, let's win this cup final. Let's just get it done. We just beat them. The full team is fit. Tackers is back from injury. Yeah, so the upset players really does affect us. I can live with 1 or 2, it's fine. But when there's, like, at one point, there's like 7 or 8 that were kicking up a fuss for various different reasons, mostly wanting to go to bigger clubs. And also, Angelo's he's not terrible, but he's not had the season I was hoping for with all that money spent. I knew it was a bit of a punt, but I feel like treating myself. Right, but let's just get a win, boys. Go on, Tackers. Go on, Tackers. I'd like... Obviously, we've got a few league games of the season left, but I'm not going to show you that. But I'd like Ken to get the winner here. He was a hero for us. He's an absolute legend of the club. His form's dropping off a little bit, but that coincides with him just playing a bit less football. Because Furtado is having an absurdly good season and Tackers is Tackers. He shouldn't be. Yeah, I feel like we're keeping him hostage at this point. All right, boys. Tidy game so far. Did you hear the FM25 announcement? Big news, isn't it? They showed a screen... You know what got me the most, right? What I liked the most out of FM25 announcement. Let me know if you wanted me to do a video talking about the whole thing, by the way. Let me know in the comments. But is the fact they get rid of shouts. I hate the shouts. I like the idea of them is good, but essentially it's a mini game that obviously has a fix. You could make a little spreadsheet of when to shout what, and it'll always work. And the fact that you can't just you can't just encourage your team and it always work, because I'm sure encouragement just works, but it doesn't in the game. You can upset people by encouraging them. I'm glad it's going. I don't have to worry about the button, and I kind of like the fact they were talking about bringing it back later on when they've worked out a better system and stuff. It's like, yes, that's good. Don't just. I'm always worried with Football Manager that they just keep iterating. They're adding new stuff. I want them to take away stuff. It gets too bloated, and they showed some screenshots of the new UI. It's hard to really tell from those screenshots. It just is that screen, like anything's going to take a bit of use. Here's Ken's goal coming up. Okay, dangerous, but that's fine. Oh, God. Ooh, little flick shot on his left foot. The ghost. Ah, there's the ghost. I was going to call him the one season wonder, but it was one season wonder why, if you will. Don't lose the final, boys. Come on now. 3. Good pass. Nelly. Out wide. Oh, I could have slipped it. Gurks. Pings it back. Ooh, Pisky. Ken with the assist. I'll take that. That's good. I love Pisky. And Ken gets the assist. A devastating counter-attack because they seem to have forgotten the ball as they were attacking. Right, let's give Angelo a... Right, Sky's coming on. My boy Sky. Shone's coming on because he's our backup. He's our backup complete wing-back now. He wasn't getting any games before, but we sold our only other right-back, so... I guess because the AI saw that like Zeke can play right back and stuff, so it was like, oh, we've got too many right backs. No, back man. Don't think we need to. We're on top of this game. We don't need to go. Oh, is he going to score? Go on. Oh, he has. And Sky gets the assist. Oh, look at that. Bit of tactical genius at the end. Bless him. Oh, bless him. Shone's been here essentially for the last 3 seasons purely because he's Danish. And it's just like, if we have a horrendous injury crisis or some random cup game against a non-league, we can play him. Oh, there we go. Oh, Backman stole it. That was a lovely move from Angelo. There we go. Very attacking. Why not? I'm going to shout. Praise. Backman doing his defensive work still. Cho. Been much better the second half of the season as he gives the ball away. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Right, boys, just see it out. Get it done. That was their second shot. Nice. 0.69 XG. Even nicer. There it is. Congratulations, boys. Is that a second? Third? Third cup win? I want to say third. I'm going to go with third. It's our fourth. Okay. Only lost the final once. That's pretty good as well. If you get to the final, fucking winning that bitch. Right, board are delighted. Oh, they've also hired a bunch of random loan manager staff and everything and shit that I never do. Right. So, don't need to show you the last 4 games. I think we will just skip on to the end of the season. Unless, like, if the Juventus... Now I've actually won the league and won the cup. If a job comes available now, I'm taking it. I'm jumping ship. Well, I've just noticed that my webcam is pointing at the ceiling. Hopefully that didn't happen during the video. It just slowly slid back. If it did, it's all good fun. I don't know what that was. Stay. Nice little thing. Get a little confirmation. Oh. We have received... Okay, I thought like, just... Do you want to make sure you definitely leaving? Not just a confirmation. Okay. Oh, we didn't... No, in the season stuff... Mass exodus. Only 6 staff members. A little bit disappointed. Kind of annoyed that you just kind of just get flopped out like that. Last few games were good. Really nice. We lost the last game, but we've rotated a little bit, and I thought I'd give Larson, he was shocking. But Ken gave us a little goodbye goal spree here, 2 in that one. Holgard came on and got himself a hat-trick in that one. So that was nice. That was nice. We did finish on 76 points, which is like 8 points less than last season. As I said, weren't as good. Now, players-wise, who am I going to miss? Because obviously we've got a very good team. Like, Taka, good players are obvious, right? I'm going to miss Taka because he scores a load of goals. I have a personal favourite player, and that's Andre Eisenkock. Not just because he's got Willie in his name. I know what you're thinking. He's 20 years old. He is an exceptionally well-rounded player. Like, he's not the most physical, but there's no gaps in his game. He's an incredible passer of the ball. Amazing concentration and decision-making. Like, I love him to bits. And if I've got the money, I definitely look to bring him in. Cockat's been all right. He did win. He got 14 assists, considering he can't cross this season, and he became our only right back. Pisky's a legend, obviously, but with his wages, I'm probably not going to sign him at any new club. Holgard, weird one, this one, because he's having a great season, and he had a great season before, but last season, which is weird. Ken was obviously a legend, but I wouldn't want, even if he was on top form now, I wouldn't take him away from the club. As I said, he's dropped off a bit, but he's making lots more sub appearances. He's playing in number 10, number 9 sometimes. Girk's, massive surprise how well he's developed. Kind of brought him in as a backup. He's local, he's Danish, he'll do type player, and he's been the main man. Obviously, Noruki got sold in January, so that kind of forced it into him. Tackers is a beast. He should be going to a giant club, bigger than RB Leipzig. He should be going to the top. He's still only got 8 caps, but he's scored 6 times. I'm not sure what else he has to do. He's our record goal scorer at the club. He had a poor season this season. He had a little injury as well, but only 16 goals in 25. But he was also one of the upset ones. Zeke, I loved him. I love the fact he's so aggressive, didn't get sent off, and then just 2 random games in about 3, he decided to get 2 straight red cards. Angelo, yeah, it didn't work. It's not worked out, has it? Like, we'll get probably make a profit if they did sell him. There's a lot of very fruity teams, and he's going to be a very good player. He's only 21, but maybe a season to bed in. Furtado has been ridiculous. So as soon as I found him, I knew he was going to be ridiculous. I'd expect him, I know he's an attacking midfielder on attack, but I expect him to get a few assists. But incredibly consistent with the goals and the average rating. Absolute piece of business that was. Sky, love him to bits. Love him to bits. Mr. Consistent. It's very rare you get players that, play 15, 20 times, nearly all sub appearances, and still get around the 7 mark on the rating. So I'm delighted him. So overall, going to miss this team. It's rare that I get to manage a team that's dominant, that we make them dominant in a league. And that's exactly what we've done. I've absolutely had a whale of a time here. It's been one of my favourite clubs for a long time. A sign of a good save, and I'm sure you've all had this, that if you've found a club that you really enjoyed managing and you did it for a few years, that you're like, if you had a Danish team to support in real life, what would it be? It's Randers, isn't it? So, yeah, absolute whale of a time. Brilliant. The club is in safe hands. The new stadium's about to be built in about a month's time. That's my gift. They should name it after me. They haven't, but they should have. But they won't, because they didn't. But they should have. It would have been a nice parting gift. But we go on to bigger and better things. We are keeping an eye on the available jobs. Much like Jurgen Klopp, I'm comparing myself again to Jurgen Klopp. I don't mind if I have to take a little break. I have to take 6 months off. I kind of wouldn't mind just a season of hit and continue and just checking in every now and then to see how badly Randers gets picked apart in the transfer window, because I think it's going to be shockingly bad. They're going to sell all their wonder kids and replace them with the same amount of money for like 29-year-olds that are a bit past it, that aren't going to do much. That's my prediction. I think they should still win the league next season. at least for one more before it all falls horribly apart. But you never know with the AI. There we go, my friends. We are done. Thank you again for everybody that supports me. I'll do a Patreon update soon. You are literally the only thing that keeps this whole channel going. In other news, I think I've worked out the streaming thing. I'm only telling you guys at the moment, the hardcore that are watching this series and at the end. I think I found that the problem with the streaming. It's because naturally, when I go to stream, I'm always like, okay, well, what's the sort of a normal evening time that the most people can watch? And usually, you know, that's like 8 p.m. UK time, like 9 p.m. in most of Europe. It's a good time, couple of hours, job done, right? Problem is, I'm very much a nocturnal person. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. Always been like that throughout my life. It's been a nightmare when I had a proper job. But so therefore, I would record at this sort of time, or I would record when I get up. So I would be recording like 3, 4 p.m, get the video done, have dinner, and then spend a bit of time with the missus, and then stream for a couple of hours. She would go to bed at the sort of when I finish streaming. And I'm like, I think that's part of the biggest problem, this sort of mental block. I love spending time with my missus. She's the love of my life. She's my soulmate. And I'm not spending enough time with her. So I've decided what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to really announce this in a proper video or anything. I'm just going to start doing it. And I know this won't suit everybody, and most of you won't be to hang out with me. I'm just going to start streaming later. I'm just going to do late night streams, like maybe midnight, 2 a.m. for a couple of hours here and there, and just ease myself into it that way. And I know this, for a lot of people that want to watch my stream, that sucks because you're going to be in bed. But like, I just can't do the 8 p.m. I'd rather spend the evening with the missus after I've, you know, uploaded my video. And then when she goes to bed, I've got some spare time. And that's when I can stream. So that's going to be the plan. And also, it does allow for people around the world that watch me to have a chance to check out the streams. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, just going to take it chill. No schedule, no timings. Random evenings. But the thing I do need help with, and I need a good save idea. Now, it could be very interactive with the stream. Like we did a random Brazil thing where you could use channel points to upgrade your player and all this sort of thing. Anything you can think of, let your imagination run wild. Let me know in the comments a good idea for a stream save, because that's the only thing I'm stuck on now. I've redone all my stream graphics, really simplified it, making it all chill. You know, we'll probably play a bit of lo-fi music as we're streaming because it's going to be late. All that good stuff. But yeah, let me know. Let me know for a stream idea. Thank you very much. As always, I'll see you. I feel I've just... Like, I want to go to Italy, but I just want to go to Juventus. I've just got them in my head now, and because they're shit, they're literally 40 points off the top, off the top currently. 41 points behind Inter. So there's a nice gap, but they're a good side. I don't have to completely rebuild. So, yeah, that's going to be the perfect one. I'll see. There's a chance that there's not an episode. What day is it? This is Fridays, right? This is Friday's episode, so there's no episode tomorrow anyway. That's good. It gives me the weekend to find a job. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.